Okay. Hello everyone. Uh, my name is Michelle Taung. I'm Pusala System Engineer from PT Master System Kotama. Today I will talk or I will present about the Datadog platform for the DPN demo certification. And for now, I will try to focusing about how Datadog helps organization across the IT complexity through full stack observability. Yeah. And our agenda now we'll try to cover about the data platform advantage, yeah, and some live demo. Yeah, we'll walk through for some live demo, and we'll try for summarize for the sample. Yeah. Okay, data platform advantage. Uh, this modern IT ecosystem right now are becoming complex. Yeah, organization today operate across the hybrid environment, multi-cloud infrastructure, and microservice architecture, and the traditional monitoring tools operate in silos. Yeah, and making root cause analysis will slow and inefficient. Yeah. Nah, that's right now Datadog provides the core value. Yeah, what we say the three pillar of observability. The observability is infrastructure monitoring, metric, APM traces, and log management actually. Yeah. Nah, the metric or infrastructure monitoring provide the quantitative high-level view of system health. They will help us for track CPU, memory, disk, network, analyze the trends, forecasting capacity, detect anomalies, and this method will answer about is that something wrong with our system, yeah, and about the APM traces, application for monitoring traces. Actually, uh, this is the flow about the front end or the request from front end to back end. Yeah. They will help us to understand request latency, identify the bottleneck, analyze the microservices, the API. Yeah, this will answer what where the exactly is the problem. Yeah, actually. Yeah. And about the log management, logs are the detail for the event. Yeah, event that records the did provide about the granular debugging details, insight, security insight, and this will answer about what exactly happened in our system. Yeah. And why this three pillar important actually, yeah, because when this combine, they provide the complete 360 view of our system health and correlate data across the metrics, yeah, traces and logs, yeah, and actionable insight to explain the why, not the just the what the felt about our system actually. Yeah. It's unified, visible to dramatically reduce the mean time to resolve, uh, mean time to detect, yeah, and about the data platform as an overview. Data platform uh, function as a unified observability and security solution that ingests, yeah, corrects and analyzes the data from the diverse array of sources, yeah, offering 250 or maybe like around 1,000 right now, yeah, built-in integration and allowing the aggregation of metric, traces, or activity or logs, yeah, from the cloud on-premise or maybe hybrid infrastructure, and it will cover the observability, yeah, digital experience, security, DevOps, and enablement, yeah. And all this product is provide the unified metrics, yeah, log, tracing, and more than the infrastructure monitoring, yeah, and share the dashboard and analytic to single source, yeah, single pane of view for the dashboard. Yeah. This is provide you for one single platform instead of multiple fragment tools, yeah, maybe, yeah. And this will use for the all user, development team, IT operation team, security team, support, or maybe just only for the business, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I will try to go to the Datadog demo, yeah. For the yeah, we'll try to cover for the all the dashboard integration, yeah, and the other services that have, yeah. Okay. Okay, this is the uh, Datadog landing page, yeah. When you try to log in for the Datadog, is the first page that users see when they first log in to Datadog or navigate the Datadog root page, yeah, Datadog set. this is the set of default landing page or for your organization. Yeah, if you use IPM, Datarog set will set IPM root as a landing page. Yeah, if you don't use APM, maybe the list for the other dashboard for the landing page. Yeah, and as an alternative, yeah, Datadog allow you to administrator to set a dashboard as the landing page for the organization, and we can custom this landing page by using this. We can view for the recommendation, yeah, for the APM service, yeah. If you don't have service, that will the other menu, yeah, module, and we can see about the watchdog, the dashboard, this for dashboard, and for the uh, issue details, yeah. Okay, actually we can customize this dashboard with the information that you want to your user, yeah, your user see when they first log into the Datadog, yeah. Okay, and we can see on the left page is the uh, navigation menu actually, yeah, for dash monitoring, yeah, the primary menu, yeah, and at the bottom left bottom you can see about the integration and or administrator tools, yeah. Okay, I think we'll try to explore some of the menu, yeah, by this one. Okay, okay, we can see this one. Okay, yeah. Okay, at the top we can see for the quick navigation menu, yeah. In the go to or quick navigation menu, we can click and we can search or we can instantly navigate, yeah, to the dashboard, logs, metric, or monitor. We can search for something that you want to check, yeah. Yeah, like this one you can search, yeah, we can type whatever we want to uh, go to the menu, yeah. Okay, you can see that on the at the top for the quick navigation menu, and yeah, on the left we can see about uh, the design AI and the dashboard and the monitor. On the dashboard, provide the real insight, yeah, insight into the performance and health for our system, yeah, and application within our organization actually. Uh, the dashboard allow all the visually for the all the list data track or KPI that monitor trends and efficiency with this dashboard, yeah. Our team can identify the anomalies, yeah, prioritize the issue, yeah, and empower our team to inform the decision, optimize the system, yeah. We can see all the custom dashboard or the default dashboard that we have, yeah, on our system, yeah. We can see about the, yeah, this is the present or the default uh, this dashboard, yeah. You can see about the maybe for the this one, yeah. You can see all the overview for our data, Kubernetes overview, yeah. And you can see about the other uh, dashboard that we custom or by default that we have to monitor. Okay, this is actually using the for the analysis for the critical metric and performance indicator, yeah, actually, yeah. In the dashboard, okay, and for the monitors, we can see for the all the monitor list the metric, threshold, or log-based alert. Yeah, we can see from these monitors. We can see from this list, yeah, the metric threshold or maybe the log-based alert, yeah, the trigger. You can see from this one. This actually will enable the proactive alert ya instead of reactive reactive reflecting maybe ya. You can see this is the uh, monitor the template actually. Yeah, you can check from the timestamp past 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Yeah, okay. You can see about the check for summary actually. Yeah, okay. And maybe uh yeah, regarding the dashboard, we can custom the dashboard based on the integration and based on the uh, whatever that our customer need. Yeah, but yeah, maybe before we check about the primary menu. Yeah, that we want to know first about the data integration. Actually, the data integration are the foundational about uh, the platform. Yeah, because it's providing the unified single pane of glass. Yeah, maybe view the entire organization technology stack actually. Maybe over 700 or maybe 1000 ya right now ya native services ya, more than 1000 I think ya native services or cloud provider and application ya. This integration are actually are critical ya. This means we can immediate time to create the integration yeah minimal with the minimal configuration, and this is we have a pre-built dashboard yeah on then that integration, and maybe we can have a automatic uh, metric yeah. You can see that this one you can search for all the dashboard that you want to check, or uh, the application maybe you want to integrate yeah. You can check by this one maybe yeah. You can click, you can see about the overview about the integration, and we can have the step by step yeah configuration to configure the integration yeah. You can see about the how to configure and about the metric collection or log collection yeah. You can follow this step to integrate with the application yeah or the providers that you want to uh, configure yeah. And we can check about the metric log that the data that collected yeah. You can check this one yeah all the metrics or the log yeah. And based on this monitoring resources we can see about the dashboard yeah, the dashboard yeah. You can see about the dashboard the view, and we can see the monitoring templates metric yeah. These are pre-built yeah, pre-built dashboard or metric yeah, and we can custom after that yeah. And we can see about the support or release notes maybe that have update yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can see if they already install or need to install and then configuration like this one yeah, is already installed actually yeah. Like before we this is the configuration step, and after that the point is the performance resources, and after we configure or integrate yeah, we can see uh, the dashboard yeah, the dashboard result actually this one. This will be display about the dashboard yeah, the resources that based on the integration that monitoring resources yeah, from the monitoring resources actually. Okay. Yeah, actually this integration already important yeah, because our customer can quickly integrate with the cloud provider, the database yeah. You can see what the database yeah, SQL yeah on-prem or on the SaaS actually yeah. Containers maybe yeah. Yeah, you can see about the yeah containers yeah. We can try to, yeah, but we need to configure based on the prerequisites that the configuration that we that mentions conditioner. Yeah. Okay. Or maybe we can check about the network devices actually. Okay. It's about the integration. Okay. Now we want to check about the primary navigation actually. Yeah. You can see from this infrastructure, yeah, until observability, it depend on the the module that you want to buy actually. Yeah, but actually this is the primary navigation menu on the this sidebar. Yeah, the main navigation is maybe organized all the into the key observability and security categories. Yeah, this exact the navigation maybe very based on your browser. Yeah, based on browser, you can check about the infrastructure, the application APM. Yeah, the logs actually. Yeah, uh, security maybe. Yeah. Okay, first we will check about the infrastructure actually. Infrastructure is the list of the server. Uh, we can see from this one. Yeah, to investigate the infrastructure performance. Yeah, we can see from this host or maybe, yeah, and the container, host and container will give you the visual overview about your host or containers maybe, yeah, or the based on the metrics, yeah, CPU, memory, yeah, based on the capability we can view, and we can have a color code, yeah, color code as a and to help about the to spot about the performance issue, yeah, and we can try to filter our group, yeah, our group. Okay, you can see based on this host, yeah, the hexagon, you can see, or the host is the uh, hexagon. This source map actually uh, will give you the as a bird eye view, yeah, for our infrastructure actually. Yeah, and you can see about based on this source. Yeah, yeah, we can check about the every host that have, yeah, or every server that we have, the node that we have. Yeah, can see the all the metric that monitor, or the log, or maybe all the APM, yeah, or maybe the network that a device. Yeah, okay, and yeah, you can see from the, yeah, the list host. Yeah, is for all node or device that we integrate and we monitor based on agent, or maybe based on API actually. And yeah, and yeah, maybe for the, yeah, we have to cloudcraft too. Yeah, it's called cloudcraft. Yeah, cloudcraft. We can see for the infrastructure for our cloud, AWS, Azure, maybe, or GCP. Yeah, we can check for the infrastructure. Yeah, this will display for all our cloud, yeah, and resources, and we can monitor from this infrastructure view, and maybe for the observability, and maybe if we enable the cloud cost, yeah, we can monitor for about the cost management, and yeah, there's some recommendation if we can to reduce, or we need to upgrade, yeah, for the billing, yeah, and yeah, we can have preview for the application and for the security, yeah, on this cloudcraft view. Yeah, okay, okay, and yeah, and this cloud cost actually, like I mentioned before, if want to we integrate and we want to have maybe uh, need some recommendation about our cloud, yeah, we can check from this one. And about the APM actually, APM is a data application for monitoring or tracing. Yeah. This provides you with the deep insight into application performance, yeah, side by side with the logs and the infrastructure, like I showed before, yeah, and the capability to trace the request, yeah, and to have see the performance bottleneck, visualize the service actually, yeah, you can see, yeah, the service, yeah, and we can check with the infrastructure performance, yeah, latency, the resources, yeah, the deployment, and maybe we can check the infrastructure dependency, yeah, about our application, yeah, with the Azure maybe we can check the trace the dependency actually, and we can see based on the infrastructure, the CPU memory, yeah, of our application or container, and side by side with the logs to trace the issue atau corresponding logs, yeah, where the metrics or uh, security that have based on for this application actually, yeah. Okay, and then yeah, we'll check about the service, yeah. This is the list for the service that we monitor from our application performance monitoring, yeah, APM. We can see all the service, yeah, maybe some uh, error or from the help, yeah, is it okay or not, yeah. You can see based on this, yeah, the data store, yeah, for our application, yeah, or maybe some QE or the front end application, yeah. You can see the performance for our front end application actually. Okay, and you can see the surface actually, yeah. Oh, and this one too, yeah. On the surface list surface, we have to service map actually, yeah. Nah, this service map is very interesting actually, yeah. The service map is actually automatically generate, yeah. It will visualize the service dependency upstream or downstream, yeah, communication and the architecture flow actually, and from here we can pivot into the service overview page, yeah, the service overview page, and the service overview provide the yeah, the latency or matrix, yeah, you can see, yeah, latency matrix or the request, yeah. Actually it will give you the like what I say, holistic service level view, yeah, actually, yeah. Some, and we can check from the timestamp, yeah, timestamp, yeah, or yeah, we can see based on is that based our team or maybe the environment, and we can try to filter maybe, yeah, for the uh, tier or application, yeah. Okay, and then service, I will oh yeah, this one too, the traces actually, the traces actually for the distributed tracing. Here we can explore about the flame graph, yeah. Flame graph will show the request breakdown, yeah, for the request breakdown actually, yeah, and can see, yeah, like this one, yeah, can see the request breakdown, and we can see the uh, time, yeah, time spent in each service, yeah, the duration, the execution time, and we can see the latency, yeah, for the latency, and on the below we can see the uh, uh, graph, yeah, for the log, yeah, maybe a log, error message, yeah, okay, infrastructure, can see, yeah, every matrix, network, yeah, the latency, network latency, you can see, And for the all query that operation based on the traces, yeah, based on traces that we check, yeah. Okay. Okay. For the other menu, we have synthetic monitoring, yeah, synthetic monitoring. You can see the synthetic monitoring, synthetic monitoring testing. Actually, data synthetic monitoring allows to create the and run the API, browser, mobile, or network path, yeah. This test for our uh, this path we test for monitor simulated the request, yeah. The request you can see the detect for the error, the business, yeah, and find the alert on performance issue, yeah. Actually, yeah. Like this one, you can see about the missing permission. You can simulate from this one, and you can try to test and test the business critical maybe API or endpoint that or user journey, yeah, to detect the error, maybe to maybe identify the regression, yeah. Okay. And we have real TM experience. Real user monitoring. Oh, okay. Yes, the real user monitoring. Yeah. Actually, this real monitoring is allow you to visualize, analyze the real-time user activity actually, yeah, and experience, yeah, user experience mm, across the web or mobile application with this uh, session. You can see, yeah, what the session replace, yeah. Oh, yeah, session replace. Okay, yeah, but on this session replay actually we can capture and we can view the user session, yeah, to better understand about the how the user their behavior, yeah. Okay, and to monitor from the front end user view, yeah, to the maybe backend traces, yeah, logs, yeah. Okay. Okay, and we will see, yeah, about the we have some for the security data observability actually, yeah. Okay, we check, okay, the data observability. um yeah, we have cloud security tool, yeah, for the this cloud SIEM. We can configure a critical log, yeah, and sources to secure the information. Yeah, we can see about the or the available packing, yeah, package, yeah, available package, yeah, integrate to CrowdStrike, yeah, or the others security SIEM tools, yeah. We can integrate to them. And okay, we have to see about the error log, yeah, error log. Yeah, on this error log we can check the issue, the settings, yeah, the issue, yeah, uh, based on our metric actually, yeah. We can see about the issue, and we can trace from the waterfall, yeah. We can see from this waterfall actually, yeah. The, yeah, waterfall region, yeah, we can see based on the timestamp, yeah. And we can see about the events timeline, yeah, when this issue happened actually, the attribute actually, yeah. And yeah, based on this we can try to maybe integrate with the notification alert, or we can try to make this one as a incident to our team actually. Yeah, we can assign. Yeah, we can assign. Yeah, this actually for example, but yeah, we can if allow if allowed by the administration, we can assign this issue to the other team and become the incident. Yeah, incident response. Yeah, this one, the incident response, we can check from the team. Yeah, the team to for the incident tracking. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, this one we have to see about the metric. Yeah, the metric. Yeah, the all the APM. You can see the configuration from metric based on our integration actually. Yeah, and yeah, actually we have the logs. Yeah, the log management actually. Yeah, the log management let's you to see and send. Yeah, all the process for every log that produced by the application or the infrastructure. Yeah, and we can observe this log. Yeah, we can observe these logs in yeah in real time or some threshold, and you can see this one. Yeah, for every logs. Yeah, every logs detail actually. Okay, based on the resource or the host, based on their timestamp, or for the yeah live details. Yeah, like sorry, live tell. Yeah, live tell to observe the logs in real time. Yeah, without indexing them, you can see the time. This will actually automatically collect log from all the service application, yeah, or the other platform, and which log we can keep, or how long to reduce the yeah the reduce storage. So we can keep this log for we can setting, yeah, how long we can keep this log, or with from 1 month maybe. Yeah, and yeah, we can filter and or maybe index the logs or index only what matters. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And yeah, for last, we at the bottom, yeah, we have to have the administrator setting. Yeah, on this one, we have to personal the or setting. Yeah, for our profile organization maybe. Yeah, and we can see the organization setting. Yeah, for the plan and usage for our Datadog actually. Yeah, or every billing history maybe. Yeah, we can see for this billing history, and we can create or add user to our account maybe. Yeah, and we can check for the rules. Yeah, every user that we add to our account actually the account, we can see, we can set for the rules. Yeah, is that admin rules, or maybe just only for the uh view only maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's for some uh demo. Yeah, demo walkthrough demo. And yeah, mm, yeah, maybe in summary, actually the Datadog deliver the all unified observability, full stack observability. And instead to what went wrong with our system, we can now answer what did happen. Yeah, based on the log, based on the metric, based on the dashboard. Yeah, and based on the full stack visibility, automatic correlation, to faster to answer the what happened next. Yeah, what happened next is we can try to uh, bring the questionnaire, some questionnaire for our customer. Yeah, to engaging with the customer, to check based on the infrastructure, how many hosts they have, how many container they have, how many the integration application they have, and about the network uh, that want to enable to monitor. Yeah, and about the user monitoring, yeah, or the logs. Yeah, how big the logs that want to monitoring. Nah, this monitoring will this question and discussion with the customer will help us to size the opportunity with our customer to sizing the uh, Datadog account or menu that we can provide to our customer actually. Okay, thank you for the your time. Thank you for I hope this presentation and demo could bring a clear overview about the regarding Datadog product platform. Thank you.